Hi, I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. Are you feeling any pressure this Christmas season to just dig deep and give? Keeping up with the Joneses all year is hard enough, but it gets worse for some during the holidays when we feel pressured to keep up not just with the Joneses, but also with the expectations of others and even ourselves that are put on Santa Claus. Some Christmas shoppers overspend on gifts and end up paying off credit card bills for months afterward. Others drive themselves just crazy trying to find exactly the right gifts for the right people. Others hate the entire idea of shopping so much that they find it really hard to enjoy the season. Well, if you fit into any of these categories, the cause may be your money scripts. The unconscious beliefs about money that we all hold are especially likely to kick in this time of year. We're surrounded by expectations and pressures about ideal holiday celebrations with the perfect gifts, the perfect decorations, and the perfect foods. As a result, we are especially vulnerable to making money decisions blindly because it's the season. And we make these in response to beliefs that we often don't even realize we hold. Now, you may be one of those who regularly ends up spending significantly more on gifts than you intended to. You may impulsively buy additional unbudgeted gifts for people you've already bought presents for. Or one of my favorite is I'll give a present early and then feel guilty that I have nothing for them to open on the day. You may not even try to set holiday spending limits. You may overspend on things for yourself while you're Christmas shopping. If any of these are true for you, you may have some unconscious beliefs about money that drive you to overspend. See whether any of the following money scripts might fit for you. The more you spend, the more love you show. It takes the joy out of giving if you pinch pennies. It's the season for giving lavishly, not for being a Scrooge. If I don't buy just the right gifts, people won't like or respect me. I need to give my kids more than I got when I was a child. How about this? More gifts and more spending will make the holidays okay and make my guilt go away. It's a tradition. Everyone expects fill in the blank from me. And finally, I do so much for everyone else. I deserve a little something for myself too. It's also possible you may go to the opposite extreme and be a Grinch when it comes to the holidays. If you hate Christmas shopping, grumble about the holiday being so commercialized, and look forward to January when it's all over, it's possible you may hold some money scripts that drive you to underspend. Your beliefs might be similar to some of the following money scripts. It's wrong to spend money except on necessities. You aren't a spiritual or religious person if you spend too much money. Christmas shouldn't be about the money. It's wrong to spend money on luxuries when poor people are suffering. It isn't good for kids to get too much. And finally, my kids shouldn't have more than I had when I was a child. If you'd like to change some of the aspects of what you do and how you feel about holiday spending, you may find it useful to take a closer look at your own beliefs about the season. One way to begin this is to quickly write down answers And these are short statements, not words, but short statements, full statements, to these following questions. What do I believe about money in each of the following? Christmas. So you'd write down the first thing that comes to your mind about money and Christmas. Money and family celebrations. Money and presents. Money and giving. Money and spending. Money and receiving. So if you did that with me, just wrote down the first thing that came to your mind, like money and giving, I might say, well, it's mandatory that you give gifts on Christmas. Something like that. You may uncover some money scripts similar to the ones I listed above, and very probably many, many more. Learning why you tend to overspend or underspend this time of the year won't instantly change what you do or how you behave. Yet understanding what is behind your pattern of holiday spending is an important way to start becoming a more conscious Christmas shopper. Thanks for joining me.